Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Dokkan battle video, and in this one I'm going to be showcasing the EZA for the INT TUR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 550 subscribers. Now with all that said, let us go ahead and get started. So first things first, here we can take a look at his super attack effect. It is the Big Bang Kamehameha. Massively raises attack and greatly raises defense for 4 turns and causes immense damage to the enemy. Pretty good super attack. 100% attack rate is definitely great. And so we have his passive skill here, Power to Annihilate Evil. Key +4, attack and defense 300%. Attacks are effective against all types. Damage reduction rate 40%. For 1 turn from the character's entry turn, 80% damage reduction. So his very first turn, he'll have 80% damage reduction, which is honestly very good in, let's say, the special battles stage 1. That Goku Black does hit very hard in the AoEs. He'll have that little bit of, just turn 1 defense, which is great. For every attack received or evaded, chance of performing a critical hit 25% up to 100%. So this character will have guaranteed crits as soon as he, just takes 4 hits or dodge 4 times. So not really needing to get hit is definitely good. As the second or third attacker in a turn, attack and defense 250% launches an additional super. And when receiving a super attack, great chance of nullifying it and countering with tremendous power for 10 turns from the character's entry turn. And we have a high chance of nullifying it and countering with tremendous power starting from the 11th turn from the character's entry turn. So obviously probably not a lot as you can see here, but this is a TUR, not an LR, so just gotta remember that. So this is a Rainbow level 10 linked showcase. I actually managed to pull quite a few copies of this unit during my part 2 summons, and I just already had him linked level 10 because it's a Gogeta. I always link level my favorite characters first. For the build, I just went with dodge first and additionals here. Since he'll probably really will need to be dodging after his first turn, since he'll be losing that 80% damage reduction and only be down to 40, and he's not guarding either, so you do have to remember that. Alright, so for this showcase, we're going to be using him on GT Heroes, pretty much the team. That's probably what he's really going to be very good on. And also, we're going to go into the Universe 6 fight in the Vegeta's Story Red Zone. This is a pretty difficult fight, to say the least, just because the hit at the end of this fight does hit pretty hard. I think he gets a pretty big damage buff on the 3rd turn, and I think he guaranteed crits on the super and cancels dodge, or that might be the other fight, can't remember. I don't think I turned animations on. If that's the case, then we have to back out. Oh, this Frost locks, I completely forgot about that. So it looks like my guy is on slot 7, which isn't good, but he wouldn't be able to link up with this guy anyway, so I was probably going to keep him next to Super Saiyan Force anyway, so I guess that's somewhat okay. So let's just go ahead and let's just kill this Frost so we don't have to deal with any of this locking stuff. I guess I can show you pretty much, well, when we get there, some of his best linking partners. That would probably be a really good idea, I think. Let's do that. Show some of his linking partners. That'd be cool. Yeah, overall, I do think this guy will be a great addition to the Super Bosses, what GT Heroes team, because GT Heroes does need a bit of a help. I did use the Super EZA Goku and the Super EZA Vegeta just a tad bit more, and yeah, they're not really going to be good turn 1, and what we need right now is just really good turn 1 units. I think that's probably mainly what we really need. And the INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is good turn 1 with that 80% damage reduction, and yeah. He's not going to go in slot 1 unless you have to put him in slot 1, but the only time you want to do that or have to do that would be his very first turn. Alright, go ahead and get this Frost out of here. Nice. I guess I probably should have skipped to like his first turn, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright, so we're done with him. Alright, let's go ahead and just... Oh, there's a super attack right there. Oh. Pen will get her super. Hopefully she gets quite a few. Well, no, I think her first turn she won't be able to do that many supers, but give us at least 2 just to get that defensive buff for next turn. And to give it to the Vegeta because he'll need it. I brought the Super EZA Vegeta here just because he does give defensive support, as to where the Goku gives attack support, and we really don't need any more attack. This team does plenty damage. Need defense. Actually, he might just kill before you even get a chance to attack. Oh yeah. Pan's a normal. Okay, so Pan gets a super attack off here. Do we get the 50? The first one is a 50% chance, isn't it? Can't remember. Nice, we do get it. Okay, good. That's good. That's great. More defense for the next turn. The next 2 turns, actually. And the Vegeta should kill. Nice. Alright, so now that we are here, and like I mentioned, obviously he doesn't link up with this AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But if we just take a quick trip over here to take a look at some of his best linking partners. So these are some of his best linking partners. The physical Gogeta, he will share 5 out of 7s with them untransformed and then transformed. The Super EZA STR Goku, the physical Vegito Blue that got a Super EZA, he links pretty well with him. Any other notable characters? No, not really. Just these 3 right here because they'll share. We can just go ahead and look at the links. Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Shocking Speed, GT, Fierce Battle. This guy, he has... His link sets are up here. Yeah, he has Over in a Flash, so they won't be sharing Over in a Flash and Legendary Power right here. But next up to this Goku, he doesn't have Over in a Flash either. And Over in the Flash, if we just take a quick look at that, that is key, 3 key and 7% attack right there. So I just basically wanted to show you that very quickly. Come back over here. We can put him in, we'll put him in slot 1 here just to see, just take a look at his stats. Like, because he does get, come in here. 250% attack and defense and guaranteed additional super in slot 2 or 3, so we just put him in slot 1 to see what happens, and yeah, we can do that. He'll be fine here, obviously, because this is his first turn. He has 80% damage reduction, and since this is a technique enemy and he's, hence he will be guarding against this guy, so it is good. Or we can just dodge it, yeah. Alright, so definitely very low damage numbers, but we did dodge 1 attack, so that is our crit chance increased right there. But it does have attacks effective against all types. That's 2 hits right there, so now that's 50% chance to crit. So we need to dodge or just get hit 2 more times, and we'll have that guaranteed crits. So obviously right there in slot 1, his damage numbers were not that impressive, and we did just miss out on a whole nother super. So we'll just put him in slot 2 next turn to see what he does. Yeah, it's kind of cool that we have a lot of, like, we can, like, I think this does make AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta a lot better. We have, like, 2 good usable Gogetas now, which is basically, he needs 2 other GT Heroes characters besides himself to be able to activate his intro. And so really we can, these Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas are on a lot of teams. They're on Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Fusion, Earth Protecting Heroes, Accelerated Battle, Final Trump Card, Fierce Battle, Kamehameha. Yeah, so just with him and then the physical LR Gogeta, we can just pretty much throw him on any other team that have some categories. So we really don't have to run AGL Gogeta on GT Heroes if we don't have to. Which is a good thing. Let's go ahead and just throw him off. Keep Pin here on rotation for a little bit just to keep this support going. So yeah, it definitely is going to be a lot easier to run AGL Gogeta, like not on GT Heroes now, since we have like two really other good units. I mean, you definitely could also use the AGL Carnival Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but I mean, he's not going to be as good as the INT Gogeta turn 1 or like the physical Gogeta turn 1 either, because he's pretty much dodge or die until he's transformed. But even then, he'll have some trouble if he doesn't get like a few supers off, and he really won't be that good against supers anyway. He probably still have to dodge it depending on the fight you're in. Oh shit, he can get stunned? Didn't know that. So getting some super heroes will definitely help with our defense next turn. Normal. Nice, we get one here. Alright, we beat him before he even turned Super Saiyan, cool. Oh, never mind, we still end up going to Super Saiyan anyways. Okay then, whatever. Alright, so we can transform with them, but we're obviously not going to do that way too early. And stack up a little bit more with them. So since we did get quite a few bit of supers this with last turn with the pin, this guy, his defense is pretty high. And we do have some more. They're at 2.7 million defense. Wow. Nice. After he supers, hopefully he'll be able to handle whatever happens at back there in slot 3, but I don't know, I guess we'll see. Alright, so we put him in slot 1. He barely broke 10 million damage right there, so we're just going to go ahead and put him in slot 2 right here and just kind of keep him here. This guy also doesn't have Saiyan Roar. I'm just now realizing that after just looking at his link set again. Saiyan Roar is a very, very strong link to have. It's a lot of stats. I'm trying to pull up the link for it. Yeah, but the most important link to GT is definitely a good one to have. And then Saiyan Roar maxed out as 25% attack and 10% defense, so yeah, he is missing out on that. I wonder why they didn't decide to give this Gogeta that. Alright, so these guys are just going to go ahead and continue to stack, which is good. Looks like they're finished. Alright, so we can see what this guy does. Did Cab a super? I wasn't paying attention. So he's at 36.9 right here. Oh, his active skill. He does have an active skill too. So we have a 50% chance to crit. Failed that one right there. He's at 41 on the second one. We do have a small chance for a hidden potential though. And there's a crit. And there's a hidden potential super. So now he's at 45. Yeah. Pretty good for a TUR. We're not even guaranteed critting yet. Oh yeah, he just basically almost killed him. Okay, now we're at 75% chance to crit. Oh, Vegeta could kill. Oh, but we got the normal instead. Oh, hidden potential, and that's a normal too. Thanks, man. Alright, no super back there, which is good. Okay, so I'll definitely float off one of these Gogetas because I would like to get an active turn with that Gogeta on there. Oh yeah, his active skill. We'll look at it once he comes back around. Pin's not going to get any supers off here, so we'll probably be not as weak really because we'll have Super Saiyan 4 Goku out. So we'll just go ahead and finish this fight. He hasn't gotten hit enough for his guaranteed crits yet. Alright, so this hits. Yeah, he does cancel dodge. I can't remember. Does this guy guarantee crit on his supers? Yes, he does. Okay, yeah, so this hit is definitely pretty scary here. So before we go into this, actually no, we should probably do this first, huh? They still have their intro, so they should be okay. We'll do this. Alright, so we got that out the way here. Yeah, so the difference of him being in slot 1 and 2 is obviously like just a big difference, as you can see. So his active skill here. So his active skill is the plus energy emission, can be activated after the character receives 4 or more attacks in battle. So for his active skill, you have to get hit. And then when you activate it, you give 40% attack and defense, and all enemies attack and defense minus 20% for that one turn. So that is obviously pretty darn good. That's definitely going to be very helpful against the Goku Black in special battles. Another thing is, this hit already hit while we were in. He supered already while we were in the Giant Ape, so we don't have to worry about a super this turn. And so with this Super Saiyan 4 Goku being here, he's going to be a lot stronger defensively. He's almost at 1,000,000 defense, and he's going to have 10% damage reduction. So right now he's going to be at 50% damage reduction here. Really good. So let's just go ahead and give them some more stacks here, since we don't have to transform with them just yet. He's already at 12 key. And then we can't get him 24 key, but let's just give him that. He'll have a lot more key once we get back. $21.2. So yeah, this guy is definitely very, very good. He's good turn 1, and he can handle slot 2 pretty well, and he does great damage. And we do have our guaranteed crits now. Yep, so these guys are going to give us some stacks, and we should be okay here. Though, kind of feel a bit scared about the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta there. It's going to be a bit scary happening to deal him. 45 right here. Yep, massively raises his attack for 4 turns, so he won't have that much attack when he comes back around, but still, just having that is definitely good. So his super attacks will be a lot stronger and stronger every time he comes around. Yeah, he's destroying his hit potential normal. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. So when we... Actually, no, I don't want to kill. So I'm going to hold back next turn, because we just might actually do it. Yeah, we might actually kill next turn. I definitely don't want to do that. I would like to get an active skill turn in with him. I might have to go probably to a different fight. This hit doesn't have a lot of HP. I just thought we'd come in here because he is pretty scary once he gets 40% HP, cancel dodge, any guaranteed crits on super. Yeah, this hit is definitely somebody you don't want to mess with. And yeah, he has all of his attack buffs. So where's the super? Slot 1. Alright, throw him right there. I don't want to do too much damage this turn. Yeah, I don't want to do too much. So we're just going to chill out for a little bit. He should eat this. Guaranteed crit. Did a little bit of damage. Okay, yeah, we should be good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and pop the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, AGL Gogeta active. And then we'll pop the INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta active. And then we should be okay. I'll transform into physical Gogeta just to see where his super is. Oh, actually, no, we won't get a chance because we're doing too much damage, actually. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else for that active skill. Okay then, sure. Where can I go? I know where I can go. I probably should have went there in the first place, actually. We can just go ahead and... Alright. Actually, this fight isn't too good for Pan if she doesn't super, huh? Because she won't be able to dodge. Yeah, the Dragon Fist is going to kill. Alright, I know another fight we can go into. So, I'll probably just... Yeah, let's just kill him here.
Fusion するぞ、カカロット。
フュージョンしてっておめえの口から聞けるなんて最高だぜ、ベジータ。フュージョン。俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。さてと、いよいよこの俺の必殺技を見せてやるか。これであの世へ送ってやる。ウルトラビッグバンカメハメハ。
Okay, so here you are in the Goku Black and Zamasu fight. He doesn't have his active skill yet because he hasn't gotten hit enough times, but we do have our guaranteed crit, which is nice. I'm hoping these guys can tank the super. We didn't get that many, we don't have that much defense support that we got from the Pan because she only did one super. Very unlucky though. But let's just go ahead and see what happens this turn. I'm hoping they'll definitely be okay even after we, even after they super. Okay, we're good, yeah. So then it's going to be a heal, then they'll get a chance to super, so then they'll actually be able to eat the super attack better. And then if he just so happens to super in slot 2, that's good as well because we still need to see his counter animation. And we also need to see his active skill. I think it will be scary for the Pan and like the Super EZA Vegeta because once he gets below 40% HP, he's going to hit a lot harder. Yeah, not that much damage. All these normals, they should be okay. We do have Super Saiyan 4 Carnival. Never mind, I lied. We're not okay. We are not okay at all. So I just need to go ahead and transform with them next turn. Well, another reason why they took so much damage is because they were in slot 7 in this run and they really had less time to stack. Had they been in like slot 1 or 2, they would have tanked that a lot better for sure. Not to mention Pan just kind of selling me or not getting that many super attacks either. But we'll have a heal from Carnival LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Well, here's 2 super, so he's greatly raising his defense here. In a normal, he should be okay. Okay, good. Alright, heal us up, buddy. Thanks, man. Gotta be careful here because if we get him below the HP threshold, we will definitely be in trouble. And we have to make it until at least we get a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on that turn. So we got the counter here. Well, this is before we attack, so it won't do that much damage. Okay, yeah, not a lot of damage at all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to transform with the Super Saiyan 4s next turn. That's what I'll do. I don't know. I'll probably just come back to where we actually get the AGL Gogeta on the same rotation with the INT Gogeta. That's probably what I'll do. Yeah, I think that's probably what's best. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so actually, I did come back here just the following turn because we did a little bit too much damage here, and we actually have his active skill here. We also do have another opportunity to actually just kind of see his counter. So, as we can see, we have the pin here, so we know the super attack is right there in slot 1. It's the first attack. So what I want to do is I want to pop the active skill and then put him in slot 1 and hope that he gets the counter. That's what I want to do. Alright, so we popped his active skill there, so he has 40% more attack and defense. You can definitely tell it is definitely high. Now, since I'm going to do this, obviously he will be a lot weaker because he needs to be in slot 2 or 3. But I do just want to see his counter. And then we can still stack up some more with these guys a little bit more just because. And then hopefully Pan doesn't sell us with not giving us that many supers. And we got the counter, nice. This is what I wanted to see. Now, it would have been a lot more damage, I'm pretty sure, had it been in slot 2 and had we got a chance to attack first. Yeah, this damage would have obviously been a lot higher. These guys don't even have enough HP either, really. Oh wow, he actually dies? Huh. Even after popping the active skill, and even after supering, he still dies right there to normals in slot 1. I mean, he's not supposed to be there anyways, so yeah. Alright guys, we're back on the turn that I've actually been trying to look for. So we do have the Super Saiyan 4 AGL Gogeta here with its active skill. So we're just gonna go ahead and pop that. Alright, so yeah, so their intro is long gone, so they're not guarding or they don't have damage reduction, so that's just pretty much base defense there. If I do transform with there, I'm kind of terrified that physical Gogeta will kill. But he just actually might. But I don't know. I highly doubt they'll be able to stay alive pre-transformation from their super attack because they hit hard. A little bit too hard. So what I'm going to do is, I'm probably going to do that. I don't want the counter. So yeah, I'll just probably hold back as much as possible with the physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And then we can just pretty much see what this guy's damage will look like here. He will get a heal first, so that is nice. Oh, we got the counter. That's no good. Okay, yeah, no crit either. I barely gave him any key spears either, so we should be okay. We shouldn't do too much damage. Yeah, he's not doing anything. Alright, great. Get to see what the INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can do here. And you know, another funny thing is, I probably should have pointed this out earlier, but it's kind of funny how all the Gogetas are looking at a different direction. Because, like, physical Gogeta's looking, like, right ahead of us. And then, like, kind of like INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is going to the left, and then AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is going to the right. And he's at 65 right here. This is going to be a guaranteed crit. This one's at 71. And this is a TOR, not an LR. And he's just pumping out this much damage. Hidden potential normal. Dang it, that one would have been like maybe close to 75 million. But otherwise, yeah, still very good. Alright, so that was a showcase of the INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta EZA. Yeah, he is very, very good. I mean, he does a lot of damage, and this is only a TOR. His very first turn, he's going to be very strong defensively, and the turn you use his active skill, he's going to be great as well. Yeah, I really don't have that many complaints about this either, other than the fact that he doesn't really have guard, and, you know, without guard and just raw defense and damage reduction, it's really not enough to be able to tank much nowadays. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and as usual, until next time.